Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and welcome back to our Savoury Sunday. In today's episode, we are going to be cooking a fish cake. So I can actually smell Pauric is in there with Nanny Finnegan, and they are cutting up the scallions and the salmon as we speak. So we're just going to head in and see where they're at.
Now, so things are going well here. I'm going to cut this piece of salmon. I'm going to dice this fish down quite small, because we're going to be mixing that with our beautiful cream potato that's produced Finnegan's Farm cream potato. Did you ever come across much fish in your younger years?
Yes, well, the fishman would call to the door.
He used to come around?
Yes, it was this fishman, and
that doesn't happen anymore.
No, it doesn't happen. Every Friday.
Tell us about that.
Every Friday, the fishman came, and we had to get the whiting off him, and we'd go off then and dip it in the flour.
Yeah, lovely.
And put it on the pan and the white sauce, and that was our Friday meal.
So you used to do a white sauce?
A white sauce and the mashed potato, of course. And to bring the children, we bring the children down to Closherhead, and my brother would fish, Thomas would fish for the eel.
Go on.
And get the eel and bring it in and wash it and put it on the pan.
Oh,
so that's what the children all had the eel. So they're nice memories to look back, and it doesn't happen in today's world, but
it's against the law to fish.
It's against the law now, of course.
So come here, did the kids...
We broke the law then.
Oh no, it probably was within law, the law then. So it was, yeah, but now they... But come here, more to the point now, when you brought it home, put it on the pan, what did it taste like? How?
Oh, it was just beautiful. Just really, like a very substantial meal, nutritional meal. So, you know,
the omega oil that's in it is really, really good.
It's very high.
There's James Talon from Martin Mill there. I don't know whether you ever came across him. He's in the Boyne Valley Food series as well. He has a license. He has a license to fish eel, because he's got the race there. So he has along with the watermill as well. That's a brilliant story. But you don't get fishmongers don't do that anymore.
No,
they don't come around knocking on the door.
You don't see the fishmonger on the road anymore.
And come here, if you don't mind me asking, was he a good grubber when it comes to fish?
Oh yes. Well, the Friday, as I say, was fish day.
Yeah.
In every household, not even in mine, but in every household.
Yeah.
Everybody was. There was always traditional that.
Well, there was white sauce, fish, the white sauce and the potatoes. That was it. So you knew when Friday came, you know, thank God it's Friday. But
we're going to crack on with this then. I've got a wee pot here that we're going to just incorporate this together. I'm going to add the fish in, and it's always nice to give a nice generous amount of fish in a fish cake, I think. Consistency is really, really nice of the mashed potato, so it's not too solid. There's still a little bit of give in it, and that's testament to your recipe that you're using down in the factory there.
Secret recipe, Paul.
Secret recipe. Say nothing to you here more, Paul. Good man yourself. Throw the spring onions in there for me, Paul, if you don't mind. It would be great. Good man yourself. And Nanny Finnegan, if you can drop your parsley down there for me, that would be perfect. Thanks very much indeed. No, I think that's perfect now. I'm just going to chop that down. I'll chop that down just to give that added depth of flavour to it. The parsley will be lovely in it, so it will alongside. And take your time with it. It might take a little bit more potato. If I was at home myself,
you'd put more potato in it,
I'd put a little bit more, but I'd also put my own hand into it as well, to be honest with you. Never be shy, Paul. If it's on your mind, tell me.
Yeah, well, that's what I would do.
What you're doing with the potato is it's going to bind it together, to be honest with you. That's what holds it together. Now, ideally, if these were in production down in the factory there, and you were doing something like this, Paul, you would definitely be weighing these out now, so they'll all be the same size, and they'd all be the same weight.
We have a machine it's called a formatic. Actually, it has a shape and all built into the machine.
Go on.
So every time the drum comes round, it will drop down that shape every single time.
Is that right?
Yeah. We
for consistency.
Get a video of it there at some stage.
Very good.
But it just kind of, it's the same one every time. Like. So.
Yeah, brilliant. So that gives you your consistency, it gives you the same weight, gives you the same size. Yeah. Really, really good. Thanks very much, Paul.
It looks a bit wonky there, so it has.
You keep me on the straight and narrow, good man yourself. So we're going to pass them through flour, eyewash and breadcrumb. And something similar to what happens to the croquettes down in the factory.
So it's like a pre-dust batter and crumb.
Yeah. So we've got a little, but it's important. It's very important to get the whole thing coated in flour. Get the whole thing coated, because if you don't have flour coated on that, the egg won't stick to it. So you can see the way the egg is coating all the way around there now. And then into our crumb. And we're going to have a little bit of teamwork on this, Paul, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to get you to do the crumb. I'm going to do the flour. Because what will happen is
my hands will get all
crumb. A bit of teamwork.
No.
And we leave that with yourself then. Is that all right? Your capable hands?
Yeah.
For a man that's not experienced in the kitchen, huh? So they're going on to our cooking stage now. So there, we're going to get a hot pan on. We're going to fry each side of them. We'll take them out, put them into the oven. They'll take about 10 minutes in the oven, so they will. Paul, we're going to put on the fish cakes to cook. So we've got a nice hot pan. Simply better rapeseed oil. A little bit of rapeseed oil on top of that. We're going to add a little bit of butter into the pan as well. And that's called foaming then. The butter's at that stage. The reason we're going to use rapeseed oil for this is because it's for the flavour, number one, but it's also got a higher burn temperature.
Okay.
So it won't burn the butter as quick. So very, very gently we're going to place our fish cakes into the pan.
And this is just to seal them.
This is just to seal them off first, yeah. So they're going to be sealed off at the first instance. So we just gave that a little shake there just to make sure that it's not stuck to the bottom of the pan. And that's going to take a minute on each side, and we'll turn it over then, so we will, and the crust will be beautiful. So we're just going to have a little look at this one here, and you can see the colour that we're looking for. You see the nice golden colour that you're looking for on your fish cake. You turn that over, and we go again.
Oh, would the butter give it that colour as well?
The butter gives it that colour as well, so it does. Yeah, and the breadcrumbs as well. The breadcrumbs. Yeah. So that's them sealed now, Paul. They've got the lovely colour on them. We'll just check on the underside of one there just to see that we're happy with it. These nice colours come on it there too. And into the oven there you go. So we're going to check those after 15 minutes. And Paul, you'll remember the magic number we're looking for.
74.
74 degrees, good man yourself. I'm just going to pour a little bit of the butter and the oil sitting on the top of each of those, and I can absorb them. They're in the oven there, so they are for 15 minutes. We're just going to do a very simple mayonnaise, and we're just going to enhance that with a small little bit of lemon juice, okay? And mix that together, and that's all it needs. So very simply, we'll take the pips out of it. I'm only making a very small amount, so it won't take that much lemon juice. We go fishing now again. Talk about fishing.
You didn't get them all, Pauric, by the look of it.
I didn't get them on.
Did you get any of them at all?
I did. But, there was no point bringing me down to Clogher to catch Nanny's eel. I don't think I'd be much good at it.
I'd say you'd be disaster then, actually. Have you enough lemon in that?
We've enough lemon in that now, so we have. So we're just going to go with a very, very small spoon of lemon. And then a nice spoon of
mayonnaise.
And you just need to have a little bit of patience with that, because it will take its time to...
It does curdle a bit there, does it?
It won't curdle, no. We'll get it back again when we mix it together. So but you were right to call it that, because it did start curdling around the outside, but there's plenty of stability in that mayonnaise to hold
I can see it there.
Hold it together. But there's nothing nicer than the simplicity of a lemon mayonnaise. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So we want just the best of the best for it. So we're going to give you a little lemon wedge there too, and we're going to give you a small little garnish, okay? So the simplicity of the garnish is we're just going to peel our lemon, rind around.
Good steady hand there, Pauric.
Little bit of precision about it, all right. So we're just going to do a little garnish like that.
Oh my God.
That'd be all right.
That's very tasty, isn't it?
You'll be happy enough with that, doing. So what we'll do is we'll leave that sitting there, and then this is the way all the fancy lads do it. Nice little dollop of mayonnaise there, and then they grab the back of their spoon.
Oh, that's not the first time you've done that either.
A little bit of practice over the years, a little bit of practice over the years, and then.
Well, it's just some simple little touches too that does make it on presentation, isn't it?
And that's why I think you don't need that much with it.
Less is more.
Less is more. Now, so that's our fish cakes done there, Paul.
Yep.
Up to temperature. We'll just throw them on the chopping board there. Nanny, can you assist us there with a little bit of parsley there, if you wouldn't mind? That'd be great. Thanks very much. We're going to bring one of these across. We'll bring one of these across and just rest it nicely on the. And now, Nanny, and the choice is yours there. You can take that little bit of parsley and put it wherever you like on it there.
Right.
Off you go, good girl yourself. And we'll let you sit down then, and you can have a taste of the fish cake and see what you think.
Lovely.
There you go.
Are you happy enough with the presentation there, Nanny?
It just looks beautiful now. And we'll see what it tastes like.
See what it tastes like now. The proof will be in the pudding.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot now, I'd say.
Oh, just scrumptious.
The flavour, the smells off it are beautiful. So there you can really get that smokiness is coming through, and it's
Can't get that in the video. I know the smell.
No, that's it.
I can guarantee you it's there.
Lovely. I'd recommend it to Pauric for Fridays from here on.
Oh, good girl yourself.
Friday I do get up. I think I'll go for another one.
Yeah. Good stuff. That's great, Nanny.
Thank you very much, Pauric. That was lovely.
Well recommended. Good girl yourself.
Thank you.
Hey, mother, come back with that then.
Oh my God! I thought I was going to bring it home.
You nearly lost out there, Paul.
Yeah,
you want to be quick?
Should be gone.
You want to be quick on the mark in this place, wouldn't you?
You would. So that's it for this week's Savoury Sunday. I hope you all enjoyed the recipe there. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos there, comment what you want. So from Nanny Finnegan, from Pauric and from myself, we wish you all a very happy new year.